Hello, hi guys. So for this lecture, we're talking about web views. So let's say, for instance, you want to display a website in your app. You use what we call web views. So web views are just like a regular Android views, just like your image view, your text view. So a web view basically displays web content into your app. So like a website and yeah. So to use web view, just like every other view, you add it to your view group constraint layout most of the time. So let's search for a web view. Yeah. So yeah, so just drag it and drop it here. Okay, fine, yes. So we've added a web view. So next you want to do, it's, okay, so let's give it an ID of web view. Okay, so let's reference this ID here. So web view is equals to find view by ID. Okay. Okay, great. So to load the URL, let's say you want to load google.com. So WebView has a method called load URL. Yeah. So you just pass in the URL as a string. Okay. So to be able to use WebView in our apps, we need to add permissions, internet permissions to application. So come to manifest file. So add is permission internet. Yes. So yeah. So let's run our app. Okay. So run our app now. So we're running the app now. So as you can see, when we try to run the app, it redirects us to google.com in our browser. So we don't want that behavior. We want it to run directly in our app. So what we can do is set a WebViewClient. So in order to set a WebViewClient, we have to create a WebView client. So to do that is quite easy. So let's create an inner class inside this main activity. So inner class. So let's call it my WebView client. So it extends WebView client. Okay. So to be able to like open the URL in our WebView, so we have to like override a method called should override URL loading. So override. So should. Okay, this, yeah. Okay. So we want it to load the URL now WebView. So we go through. Yeah. Okay. So set load URL. Okay. So URL. Press that. Okay. Sorry, should be strong. Strong. Yeah. Okay. So set it like this. Yeah. Okay, so now next we set the WebView client. So WebView dot set Kotlin. So WebView client equals to, so set it as my WebView client. Yeah. So let's run this again. And let's see how it comes down. Okay, so as you can see, the URL loads in our application this time. So you have to set the web client and override, should override URL loading and load the URL return true. So that way it will redirect you to the browser. Okay, so you can use this like normal browser application. So okay, so as you can see, it's working. So when we click back, it kind of takes us out of the application instead of going back to the previous page. So to prevent that, we can also override a method called can go back. So we do WebView dot can go back. Yeah. So this enables us to be able to go back on the web page. So okay, so let's try something again. Search. Okay. So let's go back. Okay. Okay, so I think we're having an issue. Oh, sorry. So let's move this here. Let's try it again. Okay, so WebView dot can go back. So we store it in the boolean. So okay. So kind of do on back pressed. So let's write on back press. So let's move this there. Okay, so let's make this our web view a global variable. So we'll do that by saying privately of type web view. Okay, so yeah, so if web view dot, okay, so we'll do if can go back. Okay, web view the go back method dot go back. Yeah, so else you just want to call the normal on back pressed. Back pressed. Okay, so this should work fine now. So let's try it. Okay, we're loading Google now. Okay, so let's try I search. So let's try going back now. Okay, as you can see, it works. So you have to override your back pressed method on your activity to be able to handle the back stack of your web view. So you can also listen for errors. For instance, if your web page has an error or if couldn't load for some reasons, so you can also listen for errors. So to do that, okay, so to be able to show errors in your web, you need to be able to override some specific methods in your web client. So let's just create a web client here. So while my client, so call it my client, okay, equals to WebViewClient, yeah. Okay, so okay, so instead of doing this, let's just use this our WebViewClient. So we just do object, yeah, okay. So okay, so there's an error. Make WebViewClient open. So make this open. So I can override the methods there. Fine. So once override on the various methods that we can override. So on page finish is one of them. So on page finished. So when you override this, you can know when the page finished loading. So you can just like show a toast. Okay. So this fine. So page loaded. Okay, so there's another one on received error. So this is when there's an error loading your page. So do that, you show a toast. Error code. Okay. So let's run this. Let's see. So let's run this and see the outcome. Okay, it's running. Okay, page loaded. So as you can see, we get this page loaded toast here. So it's like kind of gives all that toast when the page has finished loading. Okay, so let's turn off the Wi-Fi. Try doing this again. Okay, fine. So it's giving us page loaded toast. So let me kind of turn off my Wi-Fi now. So there's this something. Okay. So I'm trying to search now. My Wi-Fi is off currently. So this data is still on. Okay.